The first of our professional bouts here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Eternal 45, we're live at the Southport Sharks, all thanks to Engage Industries. First of all, fighting out of our blue corner. She weighed in at 57 kilos even. She's having her third professional fight here tonight. As she trains under George Hickman, she fights out of Tiger Muay Thai in Thailand. Please welcome Mel Zeman. Her opponent fighting out of the red corner, also at 57 kilos even, making her professional debut tonight. She trains under her father, Jeff Hackett, at the Apex Training Academy on the Gold Coast. Please welcome Chelsea Wmma Hackett.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you once again and welcome to the first professional bout of Eternal 45. Chelsea Hackett versus Mel Zeman. Tanira Nathan cage side with Jacob Anderson. What a night we've had so far.
Yeah, and already we're seeing these girls go at it. Chelsea Hackett, I mean, where do you start with her? The world champion. She's had something like 23 fights as a Thai fighter, and she just gets taken down. And that is a testament to how much you do not want to stand with her. If you're that desperate to come in this early and want to take her down, fantastic fight IQ from Zeman, who has... This is her third MMA fight. She has had a break in between, but she's been fighting at Tiger Muay Thai, a very, very prestigious camp. Chelsea Hackett, the Muay Thai world champion, really going to have to work now. She's on her back in bottom mount, and she turns it around.
A beautiful sweep there by Chelsea Hackett. You can definitely see, even though she's on debut, she knows what she's doing. As you said, Jacob, she is no slouch to the fight game. A world champion in Muay Thai, 23 fights total. Will we see more stand-up from her tonight?
Zeman getting stacked here. Armbar,
oh my goodness!
She's not even trying to escape.
Chelsea's in trouble.
She's not even...
She is in trouble.
She's not even flinching. She's not even trying to escape. Look, she's looking straight at us. There's nothing in her eyes.
Mel Zeman looking to submit Chelsea Hackett.
She needs to move. She's got flexibility in that arms. Women are just generally more flexible than men, but there is nothing going on there for her escaping.
Oh my goodness! How did she get out of that?
She rolled into a triangle. She's rolled herself into a triangle.
Chelsea Hackett, what a warrior! Oh my goodness!
Hackett trying to ground and pound here, but she's in a locked-in triangle.
Mel Zeman. That is in tight.
The foot needs to be under the knee more.
She's going to lock it up. There it is.
It's locked up. If she can pull on the head or cut an angle, that is going to be a much deeper triangle. And there she goes.
She's pulling on the head. Is the arm still caught? It is, Jacob.
That arm is extended. That could be an armbar.
What is keeping Chelsea in this fight? What a massive heart. She slams her.
I would give up on the armbar. She seems far too flexible. I would be doing everything to try and grab that near leg, cut the angle, and just really put pressure on her.
Oh my goodness!
And she's out.
What have we just witnessed?
Chelsea Hackett is on top after being in an armbar and a fully locked-in triangle.
And she was not stressed at all. Chelsea Hackett, take your hat off, my goodness.
Trying to go for a guillotine is not the takedown defense there, though, and Mel Zeman just makes the most of it. She's moving up into a position where she's going to be in mount for a second time in the first round as well. We're in the pro card now. We're looking at 5-minute rounds. We're only just past halfway. 2 minutes for Zeman to work from on top.
You can see the difference. You can see this. There is levels. There are levels to this, Jake. From amateurs to the professional fighters, Chelsea Hackett has definitely proven herself here in the first. It's a tough round for her so far. Mel Zeman doing very well.
Absolutely, but she's proven she can hang.
Not only is she a striker, a defensive grappler. Oh, those knees are massive.
Those are world champion knees. Zeman back on the offense though. She doesn't look shaken by those knees.
She's got to look for a crossface with the left, pull the elbow up with the right and reverse. And she does so.
Oh, very deep. It's almost a combo. It's a crossface and an underhook.
Can she do? She does so. This is where Chelsea needs to be. Those knees are deadly.
That is a deep double. She's grabbing the fence there.
No.
We could be looking at a point deduction. That was a blatant fence grab.
Maybe just a warning. We have a point, Jake. You are correct. 1 point.
The reason why that it wasn't just a fence grab, that there was no point taken, she stopped the takedown.
Absolutely.
If she didn't do that, she was on the ground.
But she is where she needs to be, standing up.
Yeah, this is a detriment now.
She needs to be.
She just got punished for doing the wrong thing, and now she's exactly where she wants to be.
Absolutely.
If I'm Zeman, I'm putting a hand down so I do not get. That is a guillotine in the makings, but Zeman reverses and she manages to get up on the legs.
What a fight to start our professional card. Both these girls putting it all on the line.
If I'm Chelsea Hackett, I'm going for an overhook so I do not give up my back. Beautiful use of the underhook to try and get up.
Looking to get that left leg free.
If she can stand and spread her base, there's no real attempt at a takedown there. See how her legs are close together? There is a takedown there, and that's way better.
And look at the hips, square off the cage.
Exactly.
That's where you need to be. You can't be flat, you've got to be square.
Those sideways hips, what they're doing is creating more space between Zeman being able to try and take it
to separate. There she goes.
Oh, beautiful team.
And you can see the difference in stand-up. Oh, my goodness.
Fantastic.
What a first round.
That was an insane round. Welcome to MMA, Chelsea Hackett. And thank you for an absolute burner of a first round to Mel Zeman. I'm losing my voice, mate.
And we're just getting started here at Eternal 45. My goodness. I got nothing else. Round two, they touch them up. First professional bout of the evening, Chelsea Hackett versus Mel Zeman.
I'll tell you what, that teep from Chelsea Hackett, it does one fantastic thing other than obviously damaging her opponent. It keeps her into range where she can't shoot.
Well, let me tell you something. Chelsea has a good habit of throwing kicks from punching distance. That could be a game changer here in this fight if Mel cannot close the distance.
If I'm Zeman, as soon as I see Chelsea's feet shift, you know that she's going for that lead foot teep.
Chelsea's family sitting right behind us. They are definitely behind her tonight. Question mark kick just misses.
Yeah, and Zeman's looking a little bit gun shy, and can you blame her, really? Some of those takedown attempts in the first round have been thwarted, and these kicks are just absolutely brutal.
I'll tell you something, Jake. For Chelsea Hackett to escape that submission attempt in the first and armbar into a triangle, I tell you what, I was losing it. And there we see. Sidestep to a lead leg kick. Chelsea Hackett starting to loosen up now, and here comes the 23 fight experience Muay Thai champion. Look at this. Look at the work here by Chelsea Hackett. Mel Zeman, no answer so far. My goodness, did you see the shift there, Jake?
Yeah, it's fantastic footwork, isn't it? It's just so deep into her subconscious that she just knows how to move like this.
You could throw it in your sleep if you're Chelsea. Mel Zeman going nowhere so far.
This is good from Zeman, but what she needs to do, she needs to cut angles and not stand exactly in front of Chelsea. She needs to cut angles and threaten with the takedown to set up her strikes, and then her strikes will then, in turn, set up her takedowns. So this is a fantastic position from Zeman. What she can do here is start threatening with shots and threatening takedowns. She's got her close to the cage. Fantastic. This is what she needs to do. She needs to work. She's letting Chelsea frame up against her and keep her hips away. She needs to be trying to gobble up and eat up those hips, try and drag them off the cage and get Chelsea down. She needs to be desperate at this stage.
A reversal from Chelsea. I agree with you, Jake Anderson. However, wanting to do something and actually doing it, there is a big gap.
Especially against someone like Chelsea Hackett. They call her the hammer for a reason.
Chelsea Hackett picking up the pace here in round number 2.
Such pop in her strikes, and Zeman is just looking a little bit worse for wear. She's breathing through her mouth.
Big shots landed there by Chelsea. Those knees are deadly.
Oh, that is a deep double. She can finish this.
She can frame off the cage.
If Chelsea switches her base, gets her hips to the side, and sort of bumps Chelsea off them, she can thwart this takedown attempt. Mel Zeman's in nice and deep. She needs to be getting on with this takedown. She needs to be moving. If she can't get it, she needs to change. She needs to get on to something else. But the desperation just needs to be there. It was a very, very hard first round for her, and the longer that she's here, the longer she's going to gas her arms out.
Chelsea doing a great job of defending so far. And there she goes, separating again. Look for her to step to the right to land around the corner.
Straight
with
back
either
into
a
the
leg
center of
kick
the
or a
cage.
right hand. Punishing that left leg of Zeman. And again.
Why not? If it ain't broke. It was a well-timed counter there by Zeman, but just whiffed out of the air. Oh, the teep. And Zeman with one of her own. Not a terrible idea. I mean, it's better than nothing at this point.
There it is there. The side step to the right hand
If
over
Chelsea
the top.
sorry, mate. If Chelsea wants to sit out there in that range, I mean, you might as well throw something. We're seeing her
They
just
seem to be
wearing
taking
down.
their toll.
That Muay Thai elbow over the top. She's really opening up now.
Zeman looks hurt. Chelsea closing in.
She's not all there.
We've still got 40 seconds left.
The right hand
hit by
lands.
Hackett. And a leg kick.
The chopping elbow coming in over the top. Watch out for these knees. Oh, and the close elbows.
Knees to the head could do some damage here for Hackett. Mel Zeman showing fantastic heart so far.
Boom, right into
And
the
there it
solar
is, there
plexus. Another deep takedown. She can finish this if she sucks her legs off the cage. Beautiful crossface there from Chelsea Hackett.
As we count down the final seconds, the buzzer goes. Tommy Churchill separates. Jake Anderson, you'd have to think it's 1-1 going into the third.
Absolutely. Crazy, crazy. I mean, the aggression from Zeman in that first round, we're going for the submission attempt that we alluded to. It could have gave him the round. Chelsea Hackett just absolutely dominating and tearing ahead in the second. Be very, very interesting to know just what Zeman's corner goes over. Because that is a terrible, terrible round on her behalf. She needs to regroup. She needs a plan of attack coming into this third round because it'd just be so hard after having a second round like that, coming in for another third one. Chelsea Hackett, just the confidence must be skyrocketing from that second round.
Third and final round here in our first professional bout of the evening. Chelsea Hackett versus Mel Zeman. Huge thanks to our prime sponsors, Engage Industries Premium Fightwear for those inside and outside the cage. Chelsea Hackett back to work.
Yeah, the amount of pop that she still has in her strikes is unbelievable. Oh, if anything, she's picked it up.
And here comes the hammer.
There is a knee just absolutely begging
You can
to be
see
thrown there.
You can see the puff is just starting to run out of Mel Zeman as Chelsea Hackett picks up the pace here in the third. A front kick to the face. Doesn't seem to faze Zeman.
Yeah, she's just still like at the heart of a line. She's coming forward. Just eating up everything that Chelsea Hackett's throwing. But when is enough enough? Zeman just not really offering anything back. She's kind of just walking forward and eating these strikes.
And that we see there, Jake, she's in punching distance, but she's throwing head kicks. And they are landing, whether they land flush or on the glove. They've got the attention of Zeman in the third.
Look how loose Chelsea Hackett is, just with her feet, with her footwork, her angles, throwing the feints, moving the shoulders around. She just looks so at home.
Look for Chelsea to keep punishing that leg. You can see Zeman, she's kind of hobbling forward. Just taking the stride out of Zeman's step as she goes to the inside.
Oh, stinging jab there.
Right down the middle goes Chelsea Hackett and around the corner and back to the middle. Those elbows are taking their toll, Jake.
Absolutely. When you just see at this level, when you're able to throw elbows, as soon as you get them to cover up, these elbows from Chelsea Hackett are just coming over the top. Zeman now trying just desperately to get a takedown. It'll be interesting to see what she can do from here. But Chelsea Hackett has just put absolute fear of the striking exchanges into her, and I can't blame her really. Desperately dropping down to her knee to try and get this fight anywhere but in striking exchanges.
Well, Zeman's right in front of her corner. They're telling her to work. She is doing her absolute best, but so is the hammer, Chelsea Hackett. You can see the experience in striking. You can see the defense that she's been working on in the grappling. She caught herself in an armbar and a triangle early in the first, yet to no avail for Mel Zeman. As we find ourselves in the third round, both girls clinched up against the cage. Tommy Churchill, could he be looking at a separation here, Jake?
Yeah, absolutely. There's not a lot going on here. If anything, this is just stopping Mel Zeman just from absorbing more strikes. It's not really an offensive takedown. Chelsea Hackett
watch the knees,
just turns it around. The overhook lifting up from Chelsea Hackett. That is so savvy clinch work. What that was doing was opening up the ribs for those knees.
Yeah, the corner says break. Chelsea does so. And back to work she goes. You can see the wince on Mel Zeman's face.
Yeah,
is it a matter of time?
Chelsea just starting to open up here. Mel Zeman is so deep on that takedown. If she was a little bit fresher, she hadn't absorbed some of these strikes, that would have absolutely been a takedown.
What heart shown by Zeman here in the third. She's taken an absolute beating, but she is going nowhere.
A very telling sign on it, just how tired somebody is from grappling exchanges, is how far away their hips are when they're going for takedowns such as these. Those hips were so far out. All she was really doing is pinning Chelsea to the cage.
As she lands a nice uppercut on the inside, this is where Zeman needs to keep the fight. Chelsea needs to separate, and she does so.
Just over a minute left. Can Mel Zeman turn this one around?
Can Zeman survive? Can Chelsea finish? That is the question.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we count down the last minute.
I mean, that's just what it looks like at this point in time.
Chelsea looking fresher than ever. Mel Zeman, the pep in the step is starting to go. These two women are absolute warriors. The punishment continues for Mel Zeman.
Yeah, just even in that takedown attempt, there was nothing there. It was more so to just try to put a stoplight on the strikes for just for a moment so she can recompose herself.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, approaching the final 30 seconds of this fight. Let's bring these girls home.
30 seconds left in round number 3. Can Chelsea finish? Can Zeman survive?
Oh, and that lead leg of Mel Zeman, it looks like ground beef at this point.
It's
absolutely punished.
To go.
15 seconds left, and Chelsea is just still opening up.
What heart showed by Zeman.
Yeah, her face tells a story at this point. What an absolute warrior, just hard as stone. She has not given up. She's even moved forward.
Southport Sharks, stand up for these two ladies. Chelsea seems poised. Mel Zeman, although we go to the judges' scorecards, please keep your head up, young lady. What a start to our professional bouts this evening.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, how about a round of applause for these two ladies? Our judges scored this fight 28-26 to Hackett. 28-28 even. And 28-28 even for a majority draw.